Hey everyone, excited to be back with you here at Keeping It Real. My name is Kim Rittberg. Today we are talking about, I'm going to give you 3 ideas to make one video this week that can bring in leads. I'm going to explain a little bit more about how I came up with this and why exactly it's good, but I'm going to give you that in just a second. First, my name is Kim Rittberg. I am a video coach for real estate agents. That means I help you show up with confidence, help you figure out what to write, what to post, how to make those videos. And I have my final coaching group for 2024. Cart is closing ASAP, actually on October 8th. So if you're interested in joining me, you meet agents and founders from across the country, and I help you figure out what you should make, how to be confident on camera, and we actually make it together. So it's an interactive live coaching program. I help you do a proper setup for filming with just your iPhone, no more than that. You don't need anything else on that. Figure out how to brainstorm, how to come up with really amazing ideas, and then how to bring in those leads and how to convert those leads. So it's a really amazing live coaching group. Message me on Instagram, Video Bootcamp, and I'll send you information, or you can click the link here. That's Kim Rittberg, KimRittberg, and that's Video Bootcamp. And now I want to get into my assignment for you. Basically, when we think about video for real estate agents, I love you guys, but I'm seeing too much just listed and just sold. So that sort of content is good in terms of showing people that you are a working agent. Great. But it really doesn't build your reputation, right? It lets people know that you have homes. That's great. But it's not enough to be building a future-proof business, to really be showing people what's special about you. And I have a whole framework that I teach in my video bootcamp. But 2 things I want to talk about today is the 2 C's, which is connection and credibility. And so what I want you to think about as you're making videos or as you're making content for your social media is credibility. How are you showing people that you are credible and knowledgeable, that they should trust you with the biggest purchase of their life, right? And connection. So connection is that real person-to-person connection, meaning you're not just a robot who helps people buy or sell their homes. You are a full person who's a real person. You know, a lot of our business comes in through those first or secondary contacts or third degree contacts. And again, those people like you. They know you're a real person. So you really want to keep that connection. So we're talking about connection and credibility. I help you build a video strategy plan. Like, what does that look like day to day? What does that look like week to week? That's something that I work on individually with my clients. But I do think it's important that overall you understand that's the main 2 tenets. You want people to like you and you want people to trust you, right? Credibility is that trust. Connection is that like. And then they're going to work with you so that when they're ready, you're the person they go to. So here's something I'm going to tell you about the video I want you to make this week. I want to also give you a couple of examples of people doing it well. I've had 3 agents in the last year who are just crushing it. They all took my video boot camp and they are all making money with your phone. And I think that agents really need to have that mindset shift of understanding your phone can be a moneymaker. Your phone can be a moneymaker if you understand, A, that it can be a moneymaker, but B, that it's a strategy built on what are you going to make, but also showing up. Like, especially with AI, right? We're seeing like all the same posts. Everyone's like posting the same image that your agency is giving you. That's fine. But if you really want to build a future-proof business where people are excited to work with you, you do have to show up. And there's plenty of ways to do that. Like, you don't have to show up every single day. It's not this like whatever, but you do have to start showing up. I have a couple clients doing it amazingly lately. I have one agent in New York, Judy, who's just crushing it. She did video boot camp and she has a lot of great video content and she's doing really well. She just closed her second client, Jessica Burton. Jess K. Burton is her handle. She is based in Houston. She landed her 3rd client. One of those was a multi-million-dollar home referral. The other 2, and it's actually, this was an agent where they switched from another agent to her and they said, I've been following you on social for a while and I really like what you post and I really feel like you're an expert. So again, we're getting that credibility. She's showing up and really bringing her expertise to content. And then Brienne in Florida made $60,000 in commissions just year to date directly from social media, not including all the other business she's doing. So this is like additional, right? So I do think it's important to share those wins because you realize it can be done. It can be you. Like, you can be those people. It's really just about shifting the mindset piece, realizing 2024, 2025 video is only growing in importance, right? It's only growing in importance. So it's the right time. If you haven't done it already, today's the perfect time to start doing video. So let's get into it. Now that you know mindset shift, your phone can be a moneymaker. How do we convert your content into cash? Here is one video idea that I want you to film, put on your content, put on your Instagram, your Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you're posting. Tag me or message me on Instagram. Answer one of these questions to camera, but I'm going to explain why I'm telling you to answer these. We're trying to connect with our followers and we're trying to show them that we're credible. So the question that you're going to answer on camera is, what's something you're working on this week that you're excited about, right? So you're going to say, I'm answering this question on video because Kim Rittberg is telling me to. You could just blame it on me. You can say, I'm trying to show up more on camera. Here's the question that I'm going to answer. What's something that you're working on this week that you're excited about? That's your opportunity to talk about, I'm showing a new condo. I just brought on a new seller. I just brought a new buyer. I'm really excited. You could also talk about some things you're working on that you have, as in terms of a longer term thing. So that's one thing you can answer. Another one, you can answer, why did you decide to be a real estate agent? I particularly like this one because it gives you that point of connection, right? So it gives you that point of connection where you can say, actually, I used to be a teacher and I switched into real estate because when we bought our house, this happened. So you can kind of bring people into understanding you better. I like to also fold in a fun fact. Like you could always just be like, and the fun fact is that I've scuba dived the Great Barrier Reef, or whatever your fun fact is. The most important thing is that you're building in something about yourself that someone else can connect to and be like, oh, Kim went snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef. That's cool. I like Australia. Let me talk to her about that, right? It's not always about the business end, because sometimes people will comment on a post on your social media that's softer, that's less business oriented, in a way that they might not comment on your video about the market, right? Sometimes they're like, I'm listening to the market update. I think that's interesting, but I don't have anything to comment on it. If you're like, my fun fact is that I have had 9 dogs. That's interesting. 9 dogs. Wow. Something like that. So really giving people something to connect with you on. And you can also ask a question in the caption of the video you're posting. So pick one of these questions. One is, what's something you're working on this week that you're excited about? 2 is, why did you decide to become a real estate agent? So you can answer that to the camera. And 3 is, what is the craziest deal you've worked on? I like that when you have a crazy deal, and sharing that story on camera is really fun. That's just one of those things that, whether it was really stressful or slightly embarrassing, or I've had agents say, I walked in and the owners were naked, and you're like, what? So, just share one of those stories that really just captures people's attention and makes them laugh. And first of all, that hits both connection and credibility. Credibility being, you're an expert, you're credible. If you've had enough deals to have one be crazy. And then the connection point is that it's just funny. Everyone likes hearing weird stories. So I think that's really, really important to think about. And you can answer any question you want to camera, but try to make sure that it's hitting that connection or credibility piece, bringing people into something about your life, asking them questions about their life. And the credibility piece is, how are you showing up as an expert? How are you showing your expertise? Share some of that expertise on camera. Again, so you're going to make a video this week, not just listed, not just closed, but you're going to answer something you're excited about this week, why you decided to become a real estate agent, and what's the craziest deal you've ever done. You can record that on your iPhone, put it on Instagram stories. It will disappear after 24 hours. So if you hate the video, you don't have to see it after one day. So post it on Instagram stories. Facebook also has a story feature as well. Tag me at Kim Rittberg, Rittberg. I will cheer you on. I will give you feedback. I will cheer you on. And if you really are serious about video and you really have shifted your mindset to understand that video is the most important marketing piece for 2025, you should connect with me about Video Bootcamp. The cart closes on Tuesday, October 8th. I would love to see you in it. I can connect with you to see if it's a fit. Again, I'm on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn, whatever, at Kim Rittberg, Rittberg. I also have a podcast called The Exit Interview with Kim Rittberg. Every Friday, I have a mini marketing episode. So you could sign up and learn about marketing every single Friday. And Wednesdays, I have founders and real estate agents sharing their story. All right. Don't forget to make those videos and tag me in it. And if you're interested in Video Bootcamp, just drop me a message.